Together we will begin the Golden Vajra Trishul meditation for world peace, for global unity. So please begin to picture the Sushumna, that energy channel that is vertical and medial in your body. And see the Sushumna, this energy channel, as a golden column of light. And as it begins to extend infinitely above and infinitely below, it becomes what we call the soul line. It is the eternal line of the energy, the soul, self, the spirit that is you, that is a ray of the one light, that is expressed in infinite ways and in infinite realms, infinite incarnations. The Sushumna being that part of you that is manifested in this current lifetime, life place. The soul line extends infinitely. And now imagine your awareness beginning to extend above your crown and below your root. And from each of those points, the cross pieces and the tines of a golden trishul, a golden trident emerge. And the trident that is facing downward extends deep into the earth like roots, anchoring you to the Divine Mother embodied as Gaia, as our earth force. You might even picture those roots, those tines, those channels of golden light wrapping around crystalline structures deep and toward the core of the earth, grounding you completely. And then the cross piece that forms a trident above the crown begins to extend along with your soul line up and up and up into Earth's atmosphere and out to the very edges of the stratosphere, to the edges of pure space. And from here, you have a vista, a vantage point, a seeing of much of the earth. And you can see around the earth similar pillars of light, just like the Vajra Trishul that you are. Beings all around the earth. Animal beings, human beings, plant beings, rock beings, water energies, all these energies that they too are reaching upward to bring in the universal forces of peace, of love, to transform our earth. And from this vista, we see our own energies interconnecting with all these beings around the earth who are evolving toward a consciousness of unity, of love, of loving kindness, of compassion. We see how each one of us is like a receiver that is receiving energies from universal forces above, from the ascended masters above, from all the celestial beings, all the beings who look over our earth and who want us to connect with them, so that our consciousness might become this universal loving force, this universal love force energy. And when we experience that connection to the consciousness of the universal, of the divine, we see how others too are connected in. And we can see like a weaving blanket of light forming all around the earth. So that light is cast and shed down into the earth to all the beings of the earth, ourselves included. We see areas of conflict being illuminated by an expansive, loving consciousness. We see shadows becoming light. And we see that this light has always been. We simply help to magnify it by the net that we weave together with the hundreds of thousands, millions of other beings, billions of other beings around the earth who are also receiving the divine consciousness from above and anchored in, plugged in to the love force of divine Mother Earth as well. And so together we create this blanket of love, charging the atmosphere with loving compassion. And in so doing, transforming a consciousness that allows for war to a consciousness that seeks only peace and unity. You are that consciousness. You are that peace. You are that unity. You are that. Tat Tvam Asi. Know that this experience of becoming the golden Vajra Trishul is available to you at any time, and that it is one way to connect to the universal divine forces of light, of love, to be an instrument of peace, to be a channel of love. And now, even as you let your soul line retract and retract back into your body, compressing into your very own Sushumna, we leave the imprint of this network of love above in the atmosphere of the entire world. And then we feel it alive and alight within our own being, so that we become beacons of light, messengers of love. Not through our words, not even necessarily through our actions, but simply through our presence. And this can be our presence with individual beings, and we also can expand that presence into this global connection. Allow yourself to be the golden Vajra Trishul of peace. Om Krim Kalike Namaha. Om Krim Kalike Namaha. Om Krim Kalike Namaha.